Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. Right, I've kind of decided this week we're going to do a little bit more of our questing book. As we're kind of getting close, sort of with a few chapters to getting nearish to completion. So I kind of thought we'll get a few more tasks done that we can do and we'll just see kind of where it takes us from there. So we are back in What the World Embraces. This is chapter 6. We're 68% completed on that. So let's go and jump into here. And there's a few things that we actually need to do. Namely, the 3 that we're looking at today are going to be the draw controller, the better chests, which is the improved chests mod, and also just this painter thing here. So first of all, I thought let's get on with our draw controller. So I'll just gather everything that we need. I've just realised I've kind of put it all into here. While we're here, we can actually do some inventory scanning with our thermometer for stuff that we might not yet have scanned. I've been around sort of scanning the contents of most of the chests and things like that. What I forgot about was the fact you actually do have inventory scanning with this, which means that you can just hover over stuff with the thermometer in your hand. So see, yeah, it's not recognising wool just yet. Oh, there we go, the dyes, we're starting to pick those up, which is cool. Amazing. And yeah, you can kind of scan over the things in your inventory. So there'll be certain things that we can't scan at the moment, but kind of thought let's have a look and see what we can do. But we are going to be completing and creating a few other things, so we'll kind of do a little bit of inventory scanning while we do that. Did we actually scan our book? Yeah, we did. So first thing I want to make is some nether quartz, and you can make that simply using your essence of nether. That gives you your nether quartz. We'll take a little bunch of that, do a little inventory scan on that. Perfect. So we need that to make comparators. So we need 2 comparators for what we're doing. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like so. That gives us 2 redstone comparators. Let's do a quick scan on that. Nope, can't read those just yet. And we want to make our draw controller. So that is 5 stone arranged thusly. Draw in the middle, diamond, and then our 2 comparators. And that gives us our draw controller. Which I imagine at the moment, yeah, we can't scan that for the minute. But that is that one done. And we'll go in and we'll claim all of our quests kind of afterwards. So the next thing I've got set up is this improved chest Mark 1. Really simple recipe. Can't understand why I haven't actually done this previously. But that is just 4 wooden planks, wool in the middle, and cobble around the outside. And that gives us our improved chest Mark 1. Now you can put in whatever colour wool that you actually want in there, and that will give you the colour of your chest. Let's see if we can scan that. No, can't do anything with that. And then the last thing was the painter. So for the painter, we need to make a workbench. But we also need the iron and the dye as well. So it seems like an age since we last made a workbench. I thought I'd just kind of remind you what that was. So it's just fir wood planks and an undamaged hatchet. And that will give you your crafting table. And then you just arrange your dyes. I think it's this way around. I'm not sure whether it actually really matters the order that it goes in. We'll find out in a second. So it's your dyes around that, and then in the corners you have your 4, yeah, it doesn't really matter, your 4 iron ingots, and that gives you your painter. So let's just give both of those a little scan. Nope, doesn't do anything with that. Oops. Thrown our book to the floor, but that's fine. So let's have a look and see about our quests. So there we go. We have now, oh, we've unlocked more things. We've unlocked more things. So taking control with the draw controller, that gives us 8 spruce drawers, which we absolutely, obviously at this stage, need more drawers. That's not unlocked anything further from that. Our better chests mod, that gives us 4 more Mark 1 improved chests, and that's been done with green wool, so that's fine. Our painter unlocks us that. We also get a crafting task. So for a paintbrush, we need a piece of wool and a stick. That's fine. We have wool in here actually. We can do that quite quickly. Didn't realise that was going to unlock that. But hey, that's another quest off of that. And I guess with this you would actually put it with some dye, and that would load it up. So that's got a paper, so that's got black dye on it. So I guess what you would do with that is claim or put a dye, and then that would make it. So with those, I mean, effectively you can use your painter to paint chests to match different blocks and stuff like that. Am I really worried about doing that? Not particularly. That has now unlocked iron chests, so improved chest Mark 2. So let's have a look. How is that made up? So that is basically a Mark 1 chest surrounded by some kind of metal by the looks of things. So yeah, iron. So is it actually specifically wanting, it's just wanting an improved chest Mark 2. That's fine. We'll take a block of iron. We'll just break that down quickly. We've got enough improved chest. We'll do it with the this one here. That gives us our improved chest Mark 2. There we go. We can claim that, and we get now 4 more improved chests Mark 2. And I think with these you can put them together in the same way as normal chests, that they'll be 2x2s if needed. So we've completed that. So we've now unlocked playing swapsies. So damn, you're telling me you've had a bunch of standard chests placed down and can't be bothered moving everything into fancy improved chests. Don't worry, I've got you covered here. So to start with, you'll need to make a basic upgrade from stone and paper. So the basic upgrade is literally some cobblestone and some paper. That's fine. I think we've got some paper in here. Yes, we have. I think we just need the one, and we need 4 cobble. Like so. That's very simple, isn't it? There we go. So there is our basic upgrade. And we can pick one reward. So we can either pick the chest converters, or we can get 4 more improved chests. I'm going to take the... Oh, we've got still more. Ooh. Right, then craft a basic upgrade with the improved chest to get a converter. The converter will allow you to swap out basic chests with an improved chest in place of the contents being moved to the improved chest. Simply shift right click the chest with the converter to do this. So, chest converter is literally just your chest. Let's do it with the Mark 2, shall we? Like, oh no, maybe it has to be a Mark 1 then. Mark 1. Does it need to be in a specific way? Ah, it's that way around. Okay, so there we go. Mark 1 chest converter. So that means we can either pick 4 more Mark 1 chests, or we can let's just get the converters. Awesome. So enhancing your inventory, so expanding upon the concept of a converter, you found a way to use upgrades to apply frame material upgrades to a chest while it's still in place. Simply surround a basic upgrade with the material you wish to upgrade in the same way you would if you were upgrading the chest itself. So this is kind of like doing a Mark 2. Okay, that's fine. So we will need another piece of paper. We will need 4 more cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Let's make our upgrade like so. So then I guess we need to surround it with iron. In theory, hopefully this should be... Yeah, there we go. So that's the size upgrade. So we can pick one of those. We can either get a size upgrade Mark 2. Which one should we go? Let's go for this one. Okay, let's have a look and see what that is giving us. Let's go back into our inventory. So we've got the iron frame ones, and we've also now got the tin frame ones, which is cool. This is all very useful. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm just going to stick all of these random bits kind of into here, because I don't really need them right now. Not something that I'm going to be using just at this very moment in time. However, it might help us with some of our storage stuff going forward. Okay, so how are we doing with this? We are 89% completed. Right, has this opened anything else up for us at all at this stage? So we've got this one here. So what do you want? So generating water hasn't proven particularly difficult, but it's a fairly mundane form of manual labour. You think you might be able to build a large water tank which will be able to condense some of the vapour in the air into water inside it. So we need to craft water tank sidings. We need 5 of those. So that is planks, iron and pipe sealant, and that gives us 6 of those. So that's easy enough. Oh, let's go down here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 iron, pipe sealant. We have there. Lovely. So let's see whether this works. 1, 2, and pipe sealant. That gives us our water tank siding. So that gives us 32 more pipe sealant. Amazing. So that's now unlocked this is just irrigating. So maybe your crops will grow faster if you set up an irrigation system to water them, keeping them well hydrated. Irrigation channels are not pipes. They will not carry water until the uphill. The sprinkler must be placed on the bottom of an irrigation channel and consume water in order to accelerate crop growth. So that's going to reward us with 2 fluid tanks, which is kind of cool, and it looks like that's got water in them. So we need to make a wooden water tank, we need to make water irrigation, a wooden irrigation channel, and we need to make a sprinkler. So let's have a look at those quickly. So okay, so it's basically like making a let's just grab some wood, shall we? Let's take off fir wood because we seem to have quite a lot of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That gives us our water tank. And then the irrigation channel is a bit like a tap, isn't it, for tinkers? So that is easy enough to make. And then the sprinkler is a block, iron, bucket and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make ourselves a bucket because that's going to consume that, I would imagine. And some iron bars, which I've got 1 set of iron bars there. Let's just make ourselves a few more iron bars. Lovely. Let's put you away. So that is our wooden block, bucket there, iron bars. There we go, and that gives us our sprinkler. There we go, so we can claim our fluid tanks. And I think they are water. Yep. Fabulous. Now, can we fit those into any of our chests? This is AgriCraft stuff, isn't it? This is all mariculture. Where can we put these for the time being? Probably just in the bottom here. And the pipe sealant, that's fine, that can go into here. Awesome. So how are we doing? So we're up to 96%. So the last thing it looks like we've actually got with this potentially is this one here, which is the Master Infusion Stone. Now that's going to be kind of tough for us at the moment. So we need a lot of mana. We need a lot of mana. We need a weak infusion stone, a regular infusion stone, a strong and an extreme. We need essence dust. We need weak essence, regular essence, strong essence, extreme essence. We need osmium, cobalt, ardite, certus and sulfur. Ghast we've got, wither we've got. So we've got to work on our other essences in order to make these. So even essence of certus quartz, looking at the seeds for that, you know, we're going to start needing manilin, we're needing osmium blocks. So we've got to try and get osmium. So if we go back to this, where's osmium? So that's here. So for osmium seeds, wow, how are we going to make this? Oops. I think we need to go back and start looking at some of our seeds again, which is that what? No, not this one, is it? What? the world is made of. Trying to think which chapter we're in for all of that. The way the world works? Nope. What the world is built from? There we go. Yeah, so we're back into this kind of territory again. So we need cobalt seeds, we need ardite, we need to get all of these seeds done. So like ardite seeds, for example. So we need ardite. So ardite, now that is made from, so you can get ardite ore in the nether. Some magical crops, essence of ardite, yeah, ardite seeds. So we kind of need to be doing some stuff in the nether. For the manilin, that is made up. Let's go back to molten manilin. I'm trying to think what that is, what that's made of. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh, I thought that was actually an alloy. I thought that was an alloy. But yeah, we may have to go and look into this a little bit more, because it's been a while since we have done anything like that. So yeah, we need to be looking at our seeds. Let's have a look and see if there are any other tasks that we can do. So this one, we've got stuff that needs to be unlocked. And the way the world works, we're not really at a point that we can do this, because we need to kill a wither in order to do that. So we're kind of where we are with that. Now what the world teaches, we do have some of the books that we can actually expand on now. So we need to make the book on distillery. So for that we need a book, we need Breath of the Goddess, we need black ink, effectively we need a feather, and we need belladonna. Now that's easy enough because I can get belladonna quite quickly. Boom. So belladonna flower, I think we already have some of those over in our witchery. Let's go and get ourselves some black dye. I think we'll take a few, because I think we might need a few black dyes. We'll take a few feathers with us and grab some books out of our bookbinder, because if we don't need them, that's fine. We can just put that back. Now if we go up to our witchery area, in theory, because I think because these are witchery books, some of the stuff that we actually need might already be up here anyway. So belladonna flowers. So we need a book, belladonna flower, ink, feather. What was the last thing we needed? Oh, and Breath of the Goddess. Pretty sure we have. Yeah, we've got one of those left. So that there and that there. That gives us our Witchcraft Artist Distilling book, which is great. So that will reward us with some experience dropped, slime balls, and another book. Then that unlocks for us. So that's completed. That's completed. That's completed. So that unlocks this one here for us. So you'll come around to it. You've got chalk now. We haven't, because we haven't actually made any chalk, I don't think. But you're left wondering what to do with it. A local coven has pointed you in the direction of a circle magic tome. It seems the coven witches are growing slightly more accepting of you as a practitioner of the craft. Though they still get your name wrong at every opportunity. So we need to make the circle magic book. So for that we need whiff of magic, black dye, belladonna, feather, book. Pretty sure, yep, we've got one more whiff of magic there. another belladonna flower. We've got a book, we've got ink, we've got a feather. So we've got our ink in there already. Belladonna, whiff of magic, feather, and a book. And that gives us our circle magic book as well. Amazing. So that rewards us with another book, experience drops, and a circle talisman, which will actually come in really useful. It's not giving us the opportunity to claim the reward though. That's slightly strange. So is there something that we are missing with this one? It's almost like it's not quite unlocked, that, isn't it? So let's have a look at this no accounting for taste and see whether that is one that we actually need to unlock. So observations of an immortal. So that, oh yeah, another star. That's a little way off as we speak, so we're not going to be able to do that just yet. That is not yet unlocked. Okay, so looks like we may have some other bits in here. So how the world changes, that has now unlocked for us. Aha, there we go. So chalk it up to luck. So we're going to need this book probably actually, or this to probably do it. So the coven witches you've spoken to have made the suggestion that you should learn the art of circle magic. A key component of these circles are runes written in a special ritual chalk. Now I've made this a long time ago. So that is literally wood ash, gypsum, tear of the goddess, and that gives us our ritual chalk. Now do we have any wood ash left? We do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a couple of gypsum, which is great. And what was the last thing that we needed? Tear of the goddess. So this is where it gets kind of expensive. Have we got a tear of the goddess? We've got diamond vapor. Now let's refresh our memory. I think we made tear of the goddess last week in the distillery. So that is breath of the goddess, lapis. Okay, and breath of the goddess is birch saplings. Okay, let's have a look. Do we have any birch saplings? Let's stick a bunch of those in there. Why don't we pop over and we'll take down our birch tree very quickly. And hopefully that'll drop us a few saplings. Fingers crossed anyway. Just while that's distilling, there's at least one that we can replant, which is something. We'll just knock our altar power down just a tiny little bit while that's regrowing. But fingers crossed, we could probably do with setting up a like we have with the oak leaves, or the oak trees, even setting up like a bigger birch sort of area of planting, I think, because we end up using quite a few of these. So we got 3 more out of that. What I might do is take these out here actually. Oops, I'm getting lost now. We've got so many bits of flowers and everything everywhere. Take this out here, and what we'll maybe do is go 1, 2, and we'll just plant 3 there like so. Right, fingers crossed, because we've got the fume funnel on. We should have got, yes, there we go. So we have got a bit more of that, and we'll stick our birch wood just in there as well. So it was breath of the goddess, wasn't it? So we needed to put in, have we got any bottles? We need some bottles, we need some, let's grab our bottles. We need lapis. There's diamond vapor, wasn't it, we're making? Lapis, breath of the goddess, yeah. Let's go get some lapis essence very quickly. Awesome. very quickly make ourselves up some lapis, and that'll be handy. That we'll just keep some of that up here anyway. That gives us a nice bunch of that. So we shall stick it in here. We'll just do, I'm going to do a couple. I think it's the other way around, isn't it? I'm going to do a couple. And we'll see whether that that helps in any way. And we'll put our witchy books into here as well, because we could probably do with bringing a bookshelf up to cover those. And we've got all of this stuff. So we need chalk. We need 2 gypsum, like so, and hopefully we'll have very shortly a diamond vapor, and we'll let it get on and do us another one as well. Awesome. Not diamond vapor, interior of the goddess even. There we go. We can pop that into here like so, and that gives us our 2 ritual chalk. Awesome. So that has done that. So detection task, we then need to make golden chalk. So in order to make golden chalk, we need mandrake root, we need a gold nugget, and we need ritual chalk. We pop that into our cauldron. So we're going to need to fill up our cauldron. So that will take, not that one, don't want to take it from there, I want to take it from here. So we need 3 of those, and we'll just fill that up to pop it back again. We need 1 piece of our ritual chalk. We have got some gold in here by the looks of things. We've got a gold nugget, which is perfect, and we need a mandrake root, and I believe we've got to put them in that exact order to make this work. So this is what you actually make your glyph in the middle of your circle for your circle magic. Right, so it is the other way round. So it is mandrake root, gold, etc. So let's go you, and you. Yep, that looks like it's doing everything it should do. We've got the right particles coming off there. Any second now. Whew. Awesome. Whoops. So that has given us our golden chalk. So we've now got our detection task. That is going to give us otherwhere chalk and infernal chalk. I have not used either of those, so I have no idea whatsoever what they do. So then we get the charged attuned stone. So worthwhile first endeavour in circle magic. Yeah, so we need to look at making doing circle magic for that, and then also the familiar powder. Yeah, we'll come back to that. I think we will come back to that, but I'm wondering now whether that has helped us. Yeah, there we go. What the world teaches. That looks like that's now going to allow us to claim our circle magic here. So that will give us our book, our experience drop, and our circle talisman. The circle talisman, I think, collects and saves your glyphs that you put down. So that is cool. We have that. Let's put all of that also into here. And that has now unlocked for us this one here, climate samples. So you never think that a book about various climates that used to exist in the world could be useful, but a certain rite of shifting seasons has changed your mind. If you can learn about the biomes that there were, you can invoke a change in the climate to emulate them. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this is the Book of Biomes. So for that we need an oak sapling, piece of stone, a feather, and black dye. Very easy. I know we're kind of running a little bit long on the episode, but I'm kind of keen to clear up as many of these quests and open up as much as we possibly can on here. So we're kind of dipping back into it, still into witchery and all those lovely bits and pieces. However, it is kind of cool. We need a book. What was the last thing we needed for this one? Oak sapling, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've got an oak sapling here. Like so. So that is the Book of Biomes. So that has been crafted. So that gives us another book. It gives us experience drops. It gives us glowstone dust. And that finally unlocks paging nearby witches. So sometimes brews and rituals have more sophisticated source of biome information. You think you should be able to come up with a more magical copy of the Book of Biomes, which will make copies of its pages onto nearby blank paper. So the Book of Biomes Extended Edition is just basically a Book of Biomes surrounded by stone. Doesn't really get any easier than that, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4. This has turned into a little bit of a rabbit hole today, but never mind, we are getting that done. So there we go, that is the Book of Biomes, and then we get a detection task of that, which is making biome planes. So how do we do this? So select the planes page in the book, then close the interface and craft the book with a piece of paper to get the biomes page. Okay, so we need some paper. So let's get our book. And if we go to planes, so how do we do this then? Select the planes page in the book and then close the interface and craft the book with a piece of paper. Ah, right, okay. Okay, so select planes and then there like so, and that is our biomes planes. Awesome. There we go. So we've done that as well. So that gives us another book, more experience drops and a load more paper. So I think we have pretty much covered all of these books. Now I am going to grab any books that are to do with witchery, I think, out of here. So that is witchery, that is witchery, that's witchery, that is witchery, that's mariculture. So mariculture, oh, to be fair, that's okay. Bookbinder, we need that down because we have got a whole more bunch of books that we can pop back into here, which is great, and our bookbinder can go back on the shelf. I think we had some other mariculture books, didn't we, up here? That's mariculture, and that is mariculture. Mariculture, mariculture. That's Tinkers. So that's mariculture, as is that. Let's put all mariculture, actually. Let's put all that down in this one. Just because. There we go. Awesome. And yeah, your witchery. So what we could probably do with very quickly is another bookshelf. So 3 slabs, 6 wood, that's fine. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Do we still have any fir wood? There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That gives us our fir bookcase, and we can take that up to our witchery area, and we can put all of our witchery books beautifully up there as well, just so we've got everything that we need, oops, to do with witchery all in one area. So let's think about this. Where could we put that? Maybe we will put that, we'll put that there. And let's grab all of our, don't know whether that will go in there, that won't. These books will come out of there though. That can go into there. There's all this tidying. I have to do this tidying, right? And we'll pop just these bits and pieces into here for the time being. Amazing. I think that'll probably do. So I'm kind of thinking we will call it an episode. We have overrun rather a lot, so apologies for the length of the episode there, but we've got quite a lot covered off, which I'm really pleased about. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.